Hey folks, this is BestInSlot, and it's the end of the week, which means it must be time for another fantastic Jurassic World Evolution 2 park tour, courtesy of Kaylin69. And today's is even better than usual, in my opinion. We're heading to Jurassic World Australia. We're going down under, as they say in the clubs. And one of the things that makes this really cool is that Australia has so many landmarks, both natural and man-made, and Kaylin has tried to bring some of those to life using Jurassic World Evolution 2 stuff. You can see one of them over there in the distance. It's the wrong colour, and that might be my fault for not installing the correct sort of texture mod. But that is, Uluru, the big giant rock that dominates so much of the Australian landscape, and there it is, just dominating this landscape. Just imagine that's red. And there you go. And it's the right shape. It's perfect. It's sitting there as part of the tour. And there's a lot of stuff like that throughout this tour. So as per usual, go give Kaylin69 loads of love over on the Nexus. I will link this park down below. Let's get started. So we're kicking off down here at this arrival point. We'll do a little bit of an overview of this area. You can see we've got this sort of yacht club sort of area. It's like, again, it's like a resort, a beachy sort of resort. There's a lot of beach stuff, there's a lot of tropical stuff, there's a lot of arid stuff. There's a really nice mix here in Australia. I was going to do an accent, I resisted. But yeah, really nice pathwork here, bringing this sort of anchor yacht club kind of vibe to life. We've got some stuff over there. Tell you what, let's hop down into first person mode. There we go. We've corrupted someone and taken them over. No, I'm so close to doing an accent. I can't do accents. I can do Irish when I'm drunk. That's it. Anywho, so we've got this main area here. The cars are passing through, which I always think just looks really cool. There's something about it, just having the cars as part of the main road. It makes it feel like a little town or something like that, or maybe like their tour resort vehicles. Over here, we've got a river rapids ride, which kind of circles this whole area here. Look at that, what a beauty. We've got pterosaurs in here, we've got some piscivores in there as well. We'll take another look at that in a minute if I'm up above, but right there you've got your river rapid ride. And let's head down Main Street. We're going a little jog, a little early morning sprint. It is 7:30 in the morning here. So, if I seem a little cuckoo, that'll be why. Anyways, we've got our little beach resort to kick things off. So walking down along the beach, cars driving on the other side of the road there, on the tarmac. That makes me happy. And this whole view, just look at that view there. With the river rapid ride on the left, and the cars going past, and these little beachy resorts bit on the right, and we've got all this contrasting colour and texture, and you see the hot air balloons in the distance. I just think it looks really good. It barely looks like Evolution 2. But you could make most of this in the default game. You'd lose the bushes and stuff like that, but still. Yeah, we've got swimming pools here. So using the fantastic decoration mods, we've got swimming pools here down by the beach resort, and a little bit further on, we've got a couple of basketball courts as well, with these people just staring at nothing. It's a lovely basketball court. It makes sense, the kind of thing you'd have at like a little beach resort kind of area. There's a swimming pool there, but not sure what there. It's like they're watching a game that doesn't exist. Very strange behaviour. But this goes all the way down here. Another court there. Lots more hotels. A couple of restrooms. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, I'm just going to have a little poke across here. Hello. Love you. We've got we've got a mammoth there. Right, I wondered what this large thing was. That's actually a mammoth there near our ceratopsids. So, yeah, they're just driving past. It's kind of like an open tour. A lot of this sort of park is dedicated to sort of arid flatland, which, is kind of what the outback of Australia is very much going to feel like. So this sort of thing makes a lot of sense. Again, these fantastic fences that we've got from Cardenic just make a lot of sense for this kind of thing as well. Let's check this area out from the sky a little bit. So, yeah, you can see there's your walking path. Here's your little beachy bits over here. Even got like a little bit of coral there, bit of corpse for some reason. Why not? A little bit over there as well. And you can see there the basketball courts and the swimming pool next to the resort. And there is our river rapids ride. Not that rapid, must be said, but circling around. We've got pterosaurs, we've got baryonyx in there. Got more baryonyx in there. We've got baryonyx absolutely bloody everywhere. Lovely jubbly. More barodactylus. Just a nice sort of route going between these little islands, or these little boomerang shapes basically, going through the water. Nice resort to open things up. Let's move on a little bit. So if you take the car, actually tell you what, let's hop in the car briefly. I love this as well, this kind of double, actually that is really, I didn't really pay attention to that. That's really neatly done as well. We've got this double tour route, as you can see, one of them going that way, one of them going the other. And this look, I mean, again, the pathwork here is spectacular. This might not look like a big deal, but this here, I think is actually really difficult to do, and it's really effective. Let's hop in one of these. Okay, we're going, hello, George. He's tanned as he should be. Let's pop around some of these vehicles and just get a bit of an overview as we go around. We're going to drive past them. Don't know why that's so exciting to me, but it is. You know, just, there we go. Got our Outback dinosaurs. Soon to be Outback Steakhouse. Go past the other vehicles. I really like that. I never really thought to do that. But yeah. There you go. Let's have a little flip around some of these vehicles. Our treetop lodges over there in the corner, all part of that initial resort we saw earlier. And there is our Uluru, our giant red rock dominating the landscape. The balloon shadows popping off it beautifully. It's nice, isn't it? It does feel Australian. It really does. So that tour takes you around quite a large part of the island. As you can see if we zoom out here. Tell you what, let me find where I was. No, let's see the shot. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh god. It's too, okay, what the heck did we... we started over here, right? Yeah. It's quite a large... You know, it's meant to be Australia. It's meant to be quite a large island. I think it's the largest one they've done. You can see quite a lot of it is this kind of outback sort of look here. This kind of flat arid land we've got here. We've got our mammoths and our ceratopsid roaming around. There's a bit of a line between here, just separating them a tiny bit, but nice and neat work. And again, love this, like, you know, the way these paths intersect and these cars intersect. It's just, it looks really cool. Let's hop off down here. So the cars go past this bit as well. We've got our Purosaurus, a perfect inclusion for an Australian outback kind of thing, just because it's a big ass crocodilian, you know, which feels very appropriate for Australia. So you're not allowed to walk down this bit. It's a nice little car tour through there. And we can end up over here. So let's go explore this really nice looking bit over here. There's no one there, just pretend there was. I am Rudiger, park guest extraordinaire. Here to see the Purosaurus. Let's have a little sprint down here. There's a couple things that I love about this build that I'm really excited to show you that we haven't got to quite yet, but some really creative path work and creative decoration work and stuff like that. It's really cool stuff. You'll see it very shortly. People checking out the map and getting some grub, getting some hot dogs and some burgers. Not that down here. It looks like a UFO, doesn't it? It looks with the arid texture and that shadow. It's like a nope come to life or something. Look at this. I love this. I know that might not seem like a big deal, but that little security checkpoint, one of my absolute favorite parts of the Jurassic World decoration mod. Really good stuff. But you can stop off for a little bit of grub opposite your hotel, and if we head down here, we've got another resort sort of area. Don't do that, you numpty. So I think this is a lagoon right here. And it looks like we might just have a viewing port. We've got a lovely billboard in there. Let's have a little look in here. Oh, hello, here we go. Hey, bull sharks, very cool. Some dunkles, some archelons. Some Purosaurus. Oh yeah, nice. We've got the Purosaurus mod, fantastic mod. We highlighted it on the channel a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, it comes with, doesn't that look fantastic? I'm trying to get a really good, there we go. It comes with both an aquatic version and a terrestrial version. One day, maybe a creature will even be able to do both. I doubt it, but it's really cool being able to have both like this, because it does make you feel like they could feasibly live in both environments, and that maybe it's the same creatures, you know. Which is also really cool. Look at it go. Yeah, very nice. Really like that. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see there really nicely curves into the exhibit. We've got a Purosaurus, we've got our Prognathodon, Archelons, all that good stuff. And if we hop over to this side over here, just another little resort section using these big old hotels again from the mods. But again, just really neat path work. And this little, you know, all this, well, that's part of the mod, but still. Just very neat path work, very cool decoration work. Lovely, jubbly, jubbly. Got a little bit of a shopping area down here that leads us down onto where the cars are. And then I want to show you some of this more elaborate pathwork. So, of course, we have, it's Australia. We've got a boomerang. This is one of two. But again, really nice pathwork. Really neat and tidy. Really nicely patterned. Half pattern. There we go. But there is another one that I want to show you. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. Look at the kanga. That looks really good. Like, I'm blown away by how good that looks. That is incredible to me. Like, I can't do a goddamn thing with mouse in this game. And there we have this really, really beautifully rendered kangaroo. Even like a little nip there for the mouth. And it seems to be like a walking tour sort of area. So where's the entrance is over here. Let's take someone over. There we go. So it's like a walking gardens, I suppose. Like a statue garden that you can walk around, or kind of like a, a dinosaur. You go to a zoo, and some zoos these days have like dinosaur parks in them, where you walk around and there's animatronic dinosaurs everywhere. And I guess this is the same sort of idea. You just walk around on the kangaroo's head if you want to. Some people are into that kind of thing, and just look at the dinosaur statues. Scary faces, fantastic dinosaur statues, of course. Yeah, it's the kind of thing you would expect in a resort, or if Jurassic World is real and they existed in Australia. Yeah, sure, you can go see the real dinosaurs, but rather inevitably they're going to do this sort of thing as well. I think it looks really good, but I do love these statues. Because you can't walk around, you're never going to get this close up to a Quetzalcoatlus, unless you're about to die, which, maybe that's worth it to you in that situation if you want to see Quetzal that desperately. But generally speaking, you're not really going to get that close. So this is a good opportunity to really inspect those dinosaurs nice and up close. So that's our big old statue garden over there. There's the hotels, the lovely curved lagoon. Again, we've got these rocks at the side. Nice area for the Archelons to hang out near the edge of the water there. Let's swing bada down this way. So this is the sort of the main hub, I would suggest. The main sort of walking area, the sort of like a coastal town kind of thing. Let's go check this out in first person as well, because there's some really cool things. You may have just spotted it, but let's go check it out in first person first. Oh yeah. There we go. It's becoming more and more just like a straight up Zoidberg sound. I think we'll have to check this car tour as well, because it goes up a small ramp, and that makes me very excited. But let's have a poke around in person first. So yeah, we've got like a main shopping street sort of area over here. We've got Joshua trees and lots of arid appropriate stuff. Loads of hotels down there. There's our main innovation center on the left. And then over here, now I'm not sure it's going to work in first person as opposed to from above, but they've done something very cool down in this direction using one of the decorations from the Jurassic World decorations mod. Can't get around there. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so you emerge from the innovation center when dinosaurs ruled the earth. You're walking along, and then over here we have, oh look, they've built like a cable bridge. Oh, I love that as well. We'll have to go check that out in a second. Hello, buddy. Over here though is the Sydney Opera House, which is a really cool idea. It doesn't work as well down here in first person mode, it must be said, but I'll show you that again in a second. It really does look like the Sydney Opera House from above. It's a really inventive use of the decorations. It's very, very clever. And you can see it here. It's kind of built into the old visitor centre kind of style. They kind of stack them on top of each other over and over again. So from above, it has that kind of curved white kind of look that the Opera House has. And then again, we've got this really neat, they did this with the docks in the last video. I was really impressed. And again, it's here with this kind of port sort of area. No boat this time, unfortunately. It would kind of dominate the landscape though. But you see we've got this whole, I mean, look at that. It just looks like like hotels by the bay, by the dock, It's crazy to me that this is Evolution 2. Blows me away every time. I'm going to have a little nip down there. Hello, buddy. How you living? Living large? Good stuff. So yeah, you'd walk down here, get in your hotel. Got your opera house over there, and then that opens up by the water, as it does in real life. And then we've got a cable bridge, which you can see your cars crossing over there in the distance. We'll definitely have to check out that Jeep tour in just a second. It's not a Jeep, it's a Ford Explorer. You always just call it a Jeep because they're obviously the word the Jeeps. Just not those. And then we've got hotels down there near the ridge along the way. Lovely, jubbly stuff. And then over here, so this is really cool. Again, I'm probably going to have to show you this from the sky, but this is the other major thing. Tennis, big sport in Australia. You've got the Australian Open, one of the prestige events in the tennis calendar. And how do you make a tennis court and a tennis stadium in Jurassic World Evolution 2? Well, you use the Jurassic Park to San Diego amphitheater, as you're about to see. So let me see if I can enter building view here. There we go. Look at that. That's fantastic. So they've built a tennis court, as you can see, and it does. I don't know what the name of the Australian Open where the matches are played, but you know, we've got billboards up at the side to like show the score. We've got balloons for supporters, and it really works as like an Australian themed tennis stadium kind of thing, you know, with the seats all the way around and then the kind of rocky outcrops as well, and they've even put seats there to block out the exit instead. And there's your tennis courts and your umpires, and you can play a round of tennis. Let's zoom out and have a look at that. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I think that's a really smart idea. I really like that. And again, using the billboards makes it feel much more like, this doesn't feel like a resort per se, but it feels like it's part of a town, part of a small city or something like that, as the cars drive by. We've got a little beach hotel over here. We'll check out the zip line in just a moment, but I'll give you a overview there of the docks area. So you can see here we've got this cable car bridge sort of thing, which is really, well, cable bridge, really, really nice with the pylons. Again, I think that's a really smart idea that I will absolutely be stealing. That looks fantastic. There's the Opera House. It's not bad, right? Like, these make a lot of sense for the Opera House. Yeah, it's not going to be one-to-one, obviously, but I think it's a pretty commendable stab at the idea. And this is the docking area for the boat, so these are both blocked off with cordons, little sort of info areas there, or like little security bits, and then you've got the gaps in the fence where your boats would arrive. And a little shopping area, and yeah, this just a lovely carved out slice of humanity at this corner off the outback, and you know, beset upon by at the sides by some lovely little waterfall displays, and we've got some Mementisauruses and Dreadnoughtus and all our lovely sauropods hanging about near the hotels. So let's try to hop in a car that's going. Do you want to let me inside you? That'd be cool. It's miles away, isn't it? Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have to flip through a few here to get where we want to go, because it's a big old park tour, and that means there's quite a lot of cars to go through. Don't know how many this is. Feel free to be counting. Hey guys, but it must be like 100 or something like that. Oh, I got kicked out. Sadness. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, here, next to the statue park. Oh, God, I think you just killed someone. They probably had it coming, let's be honest. I tell you what, we're heading down here. I think down here is... Oh, I hear a Dilo, I think, somewhere. Okay, here we go. Just about caught onto the bridge. Doesn't that look great? Like, it'd be nice if there's something at the sides, but I think that's quite hard to do. But yeah, there's the dock area. We've got the wide open ocean on the left. A little bit precarious, but the cable's hanging up over above us, and get to drive past the docks. Do feel like I'm going to die. I've just watched, for some reason, Dante's Peak, so I'm a little wary of the natural environment and its desire to murder me. But yeah, just very, very cool stuff. Really, very, very cool stuff. Let's hop into one of these zip lines to see what this is all about. Wait, no. I've not really been acting as Rudiger today. I say that, I am Rudiger. Rudiger likes to refer to themselves in the third person. Just the kind of man that I am. Whee! Let's have a little pub over here. Looks like this is Pterosaur Island. So we've got a nice little bushy path. Everyone loves a bushy path. And we can just walk along and just pretend there's like a dome of go away pterosaur above us. And we've got our above water lagoon viewing dome over there. Assumably the entrance for that is somewhere on that side of the island. Man, it just looks great. And yeah, you can just walk along here. Just hang out with the pterosaurs a little bit if you wanted. Right, guys? How you living? Living large? Living large. And then you just hop back over here. And you get back in the monorail. And you chase this last down and you go back the other way. You get to get a little glimpse of the tennis courts there and over the hotels as you swap back across the island. Bonk. Lovely, lovely stuff. So yeah, huge, just a huge area. Tons of work in this. Obviously, there's quite a lot of sort of open area, but a lot of it is, you know, there's a lot of terrain work gone in here. Got our Gigas and our V-Rexes. Cars driving past. Again, I don't know what it is about the cars and these fences and the path combination. It just makes me happy, you know. The car's head down here. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. Have a little above ground tour here. Pretend we're in a helicopter. I'll make the noises. Wait, what's the helicopter sound like? Oh, what have we got here actually? We've got some galleys and stuff like that. Living in the boomerang. We've got some Dracorexes, Stygimolochs. A beautiful street. Oh, a beauty. Some Dryosauruses as well. Tabajaras. Got a lovely eclectic mix of creatures living by the boomerang. Best place to be. Lovely little display there in the middle of it as well. Joshua Tree fountain there. Wait, no, helicopter noises. Every time I try to do a helicopter, it comes out as a train. Chuka chuka choo choo. Just pretend it's a flying train, okay? It's like some Harry Potter nonsense. Does the train in Harry Potter fly? Oh no, the car flies. Chuka 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 choo choo. A little bit more of the beach resort over here. We've got a one of the old sort of buildings from the El Dorado update. Sort of remnants of civilization there, looking out over the crystal clear blue ocean. Yeah. Okay. Let's let's zoom out a little bit. I think we've covered the breadth of the island. It felt like quite a short tour considering it's so humongous. I may have been a little bit speedy because I'm half asleep. I do apologise, but quite a lot of it is just kind of open space, which makes sense. You know, this middle portion here, it actually is very appropriate because the middle block in Australia, yeah, here we've got park tours and we've got little displays, and you know, there's a little bits stretching in here and out or something. But by and large, Australia is very coastal, right? It's like, especially on this, I assume this is meant to be like the southeast and the southwestern coast of the island. So it makes sense that this is, you know, you've got that beautiful outback area in the middle of Australia, and that's where this is, this kind of sort of quieter area with just lots of free roaming animals and, you know, some nice nods there to Australia and lovely patterning as well. Even the little lake is a boomerang shape. This might be my favourite Kaylin 69 park yet, which is a hell of a high bar to beat, let me tell you. Either way, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about Jurassic World Australia. Go give Kaylin69 loads of love on the Nexus. Although, given their username, they probably get plenty of love already. I'll see you lovely folks very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much of as always. Bye-bye.